I think the two pushbacks I see most often are human capital, right? It's easier in many cases for organizations to place another radio buy, to buy another full page spread in a magazine than it is to find competent personnel to actually engage in social media. And social media isn't free. You just take your media costs and apply it to people, right? Because it's very labor intensive, as you know. So it can sometimes be daunting because you got to find living people, bodies to make that happen. And I think folks feel like that is. I just had a conversation here at the conference, like not 30 seconds ago, with somebody who was looking to really get involved in social media, but can't figure out how to staff it. Like, where do they find somebody in their organization to be the Frank at Comcast for that, which is tricky. It's hard for people. And then I think the other issue, and this is going to be a social media impediment, I think, for 5 years, is especially established brands saying, you know what, we're not going to have 100% control over this. And if we start really engaging with social media, there's going to be information about us out there that maybe isn't 100% positive, and that fear of lack of control of the message, I think, stops a lot of brands in their tracks. Now, the irony of that is that people are already talking shit about you, right? And whether you choose to acknowledge it or not is really the issue. But I think a lot of brands don't recognize that this is already happening under their nose, and so they think, oh, social media equals we no longer control our brand. And as Scott Monty from Ford said just a few minutes ago in a session, what really is your brand? Is it what your marketing officers say, or is it what your consumers say? And I think he's right about that your brand attributes are really defined by your audience and defined by your community. So get over it. You're going to have to take a little risk and get a little bit more comfortable with things that are inherently uncomfortable.